Okay, I have no idea where I am with this video. I can't remember if I lost it, part of it, but it's a Utica tools. I took it out of the rust remover, and it's pretty much, it's pitted pretty heavily. Parts of it, I am going to try to take the spindle out, the thumb wheel spindle, whatever you guys want to call it. It was rusted pretty good. I hope I got the first part of this video. I don't know what I did with the video. I'm not sure where I'm at. So, let's try this. I'm wondering if I can take a Dremel. I'm wondering if I can take a Dremel in there on the edge of that screw hole. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Down in there, they peened it over a little bit. Maybe I can take a Dremel and clean that up a little bit. I don't know why I'm going through this much trouble. It's just a good old tool. But I want it in good shape. All right, be right back. I have 5 Dremel tools, and each one of them has a different end on it, so I can use them whenever and how I want. That's what it is. So it's coming out, yeah. Now when you take this out, there's a spring right there. Some you can do this to, some you can't. Now this was stuck, I think. Yep, it was stuck. Now, hang on. There it goes, it moved. It moved, it moved. You have to use a little sandpaper down in there. There we go. Just rusted down in there. All right, let's wipe this down and then I'll take it to the wire wheel. Show you guys something that's kind of unique. You look close at it, It looks like pitting. That's not rust pitting. I thought that was rust. That's not rust. That's acid etched. Somehow or another, this sat in some acid and it etched it. That's acid etching. If you guys ever etched glass, acid, or tile, or I've etched metal before, but that's what that looks just like etching. And I went ahead and went from the wire wheel over to the, and it's just one side, so it laid, and by the looks of it, it kind of laid, well, that would be up high like that, yeah, so it laid like that. It did lay flat, and it laid in acid, some type of acid, and that's why it was stuck. So what I want to do here is I'm just going to take the fiber disc wheel and I'm going to polish it just a little bit. It's still sticking a little bit, but I need to clean the inside too. So yeah, that's etching. That is acid etching. That's why it felt rough. And it was sticking, like the glove would stick to it a little bit. Now that I put it on that 320 wheel, it smoothed it out a little bit. It's not as rough to grab. It smoothed it out. Take the Dremel a little bit. There was like paint or epoxy in this one corner. This is a fiber wheel. It's a plastic. It's a 220 grit. Need a flat file. Need a flat file. Hang on a second. No, not that one. That one. Turn the speed down a little bit. should work a lot smoother than it did before. Yeah, look at that trash coming out. I hope you guys can see it. My brushes and stuff are getting in my way now. They're there. A lot smoother. Is it hanging up? Oh, it's twisting sideways. A lot better. That's what you want. Now you can do the same thing with a wire brush. Get a drill bit and get some wire wheel and just twist the steel wool on a drill bit, and you clean the insides of these up. You don't have to take them completely apart like this. I do because I can. I don't know if you can see down inside there. Cleans it up, gives it a smooth pass for everything to work properly. Everything works smooth. I'm just going to blue this one, I think. I said this is a 220 grit fiber wheel, and I'm just cleaning up this spindle, roller, whatever you want to call it. Just getting all the debris out. It is etched too. You know, you almost, if you look real closely, it is etched, but it won't affect what I'll do. I'll clean this where the spindle goes. I'll clean that out real good so it spins. Do the same thing. Clean this up with the Dremel. Then I'll hit it with probably 600 grit, and then this'll, see, it's already smooth. So it should work with ease without a problem. Should work great. That's where the spring sits down inside there like that. And all the spring does is put tension against the body. And then this just spins on the shaft. I'll just put lightly grease it when I go back together with it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. Usually, yeah, I'll just clean it with carb cleaner. I'm gonna wipe everything down with carb cleaner, and then I'm gonna blue this thing. I think it was plain steel. It may have been painted black. This thing's probably Utica tool. This thing could be dated 1950s, 60s, maybe mid 70s. Some of them were just a flat black. Some of them were plain steel. They come from the factory with no finish on them. I'm gonna get my fingerprints, the dirt. I ain't got any fingerprints anyway, no oil in my finger anyway, so. You can hear how rough it is. All I want to get as clean as I can. You can use denatured alcohol to clean with. Carb cleaner works just as good. I like carb cleaner. I use carb cleaner. Denatured alcohol, when I get rid of what I have, I will never buy it again. One, it comes in a can that you can't pour out of. And two, I have carburetor cleaner. I buy carburetor cleaner by the case, a couple of cases a year. I use it, it works just fine. Those of you, do what you want. Bluing, it says to use denatured alcohol to clean with. I don't. All right, be back, get ready to blue it. Okay, this is the bluing I'm using. It's a cold bluing. Put it on, let it sit for 60 seconds, wipe it dry, and then hit it with some fine steel wool. Those of you, you can paint these. I don't particularly care for painting this style of wrench. It's not taking the bluing as quickly as some other tools do, but that's something to do with the metal. Every metal is different. And I may have to add, this may have to have 2 coats. You can use a cotton swab. I do not like using cotton swab because it wastes a lot of material, because the cotton absorbs a lot and then it doesn't it doesn't spread it very well. I just don't like it. Let's put it that way. Use what you like, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I do mine. I use a brush. I can get into tight areas. I can pinpoint lines. I can't do with a cotton swab. That's why I use this. And bluing, all it does, it helps protect the metal. Bluing is actually a form of rust, I think. It helps protect the metal. It's like painting it. You could leave it bare metal like this. I'm sure it'd be just fine. As long as you kept it clean, wiped it dry, you'd be fine. I am anal about my tools. Tools make me money or save me money, so I take very, very good care of my tools. It's kind of like you guys that go hunting. You know, you take care of your weapons, you clean them properly. Every time you go out, it rains. You come home, you clean them before you put them up. Same way with my tools. I don't let my tools get dirty. I don't let my tools, especially some of the areas I work in, they can get contaminated with bodily fluids. Everything from spit to turds. So I clean my tools. Some areas of facilities I work, they're actually sterile environments. Very rarely do I have to go somewhere where my tools have to be, I won't say they're sterilized, but they're pretty much as clean as you can get them. Now I have sterilized some of my tools in areas where I have worked where I came in contact with things I wasn't very comfortable with. And when I say sterilize, I can put my tools in a sterilizing unit if I have to, if it comes to that. I haven't done that in a few years though. Usually we take alcohol. We have these cleaning wipes that are designed for cleaning medical equipment. And that's what I usually use. For some reason on this side right here, it's not taking real well. It's weird. Now it is. I'm rubbing more and more into it. I'm having to work it. I just dump the rest out. I'll put a little bit more in there. Whatever you guys do, if you ever do the cold bluing, don't stick your brush into the bottle because you contaminate the whole bottle. So put it in these little containers. I use condiment cups. Gentleman owes me a lot, so every time he sees me, he asks me, he gives me these if I need them. These little condiment cups come in handy for a lot of things. So if you find them, if you get them, pick a few of them up. Kind of handy to have around. There we go. Try not to miss anything. I was going to two coat this, but I don't think I need to. It's taking color everywhere pretty good now. Yeah. All right, let's, towel's dry pretty good. Let's use this one. Okay, it says to wipe dry in one pass. It's hard to do that. See, it didn't take right there. Either it didn't take, or no, I didn't take. Now it's taken. I mean, this is kind of a lot of trouble for a tool like this, but a 12-inch adjustable wrench, I looked the price up of a Craftsman earlier. It's $24.99. So I think I got like I think I got $1 in this. This one here, I think I got $1 in it. Oh, see, I missed. Look at that, missed the staining there. Supposed to let it sit for 60 seconds, but it's just I'm not being very precise on this. Okay, still going to turn out nice. I know it will. All right, now 3/0 steel wool. See it? See how it's kind of blotchy, faded looking? Trying to get down to the corner here. See? That's the side I did, that's the side I haven't done. Now this side is the pitted side, so it still should turn out pretty decent. Now what I'm going to do here, brass brush, don't use the brass brush too much because it will take a lot of the bluing off, it seems. And all I'm doing is getting in the corners, crevices. Watch, I'll show you. See how faded that is? What's what the brush does. See? Shines it up. See how faded that is and down in there? Does the same thing steel wool does. It's just a little more aggressive. See? that? Not bad for just a little bit of work. I mean, some of you probably won't do this. Either you'll say you won't have time, or you don't have the capacity, or blah, 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 whatever. I don't mind doing this. I don't mind taking my time. I don't watch much television. I don't watch sports. I'm kind of a workaholic, so I need tools to work with, and this is what I do. For those of you that work with your hands, there you go. Look at that. Nothing fancy. Look at all the fiber. Now what I'm going to do here, I did not blue these two pieces or the little spring. They're off to the side. I'm going to leave them alone, but I'm going to blue this, not blue, excuse me. I'm going to oil these with some old used motor oil. Hang on, let me wipe this mess off. Just take some old used motor oil. This came out of my truck when I did the oil change. Slather it on there. And what the oil does, I can't describe it, except it makes, I think the acidic in the oil darkens the bluing. It makes it more black. I know there's ways of tempering, like heating it and then dunking it in oil. I don't have that area. I don't have the luxury of doing that around here. I'm not pulling my torch out. I tried that. I didn't like it. It's too much trouble. So I just do this. I put it on a black baking sheet, an old baking sheet I bought the Goodwill. I set it in the sun. I just leave it outside for a couple hours or a couple days, depending on how much sunlight I get. The warmer it is outside, it seems the better the oil takes. All right, I'll go set it outside. I'll be back. All right, guys, this has been sitting out all day. I don't have time to let it, I've got to work so much this week that I can't let it sit any longer. So I'm just going to wipe it dry, get all the oil off of it. And it's a shame one side's so nice and smooth and the other side isn't. Oh well. Gotta hurry up and get this done. Wife's frying some chicken. So I'm having fried chicken tonight. Didn't have to grill anything or cookouts. Look at that. Look how black, how it take the color. You can see the etch, see the, like the acid etch. Anyways, now before I go any further, get this. I'm going to put just a little bit of grease on this. What I need to do, probably ought to put a little slaver right on the inside there where that spring's going to rest. Not much. Put that spring there. Oh, before I go too much further, we'll put a little bit of Loctite. way smooth. That's the way it's supposed to work. Look at that. Perfect. There you go. USA made. 12-inch 9012 Utica tools. I think this is 12-inch, isn't it? Yeah, it's 12-inch. And of course, you can see the etching on the metal on that side, and a beautiful plain flat steel on that side. Oops, sorry. I don't remember what I got in this thing now. $1 maybe, $2. I know the other one I did the other day, I bought it for like $5. I don't think I have that much in this one. This one was rusted. This one was the one that was beat up pretty bad. Couldn't get apart. I don't know if I got the whole video or not, but this part was rusted. And now, I mean, that just literally so smooth. That's the way you want your wrenches. Not bad for a inexpensive rusty old tool. Now it's a good one. I think I got like 44 of these adjustable wrenches now, all different sizes, and I don't think I got more than $5 in any of them. Most of them I pay $1 for. Anyways, this size here is like $24 for a Craftsman, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a Craftsman that I looked up. So if I got $1 in this, it was worth my time. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Would you have wasted your time? I think it was well worth my time taking this apart, cleaning it, and you know, that pitting like that, the etching, won't hurt nothing. It's not going to hurt it at all. It's still a good usable tool, and that's all I look forward to. All right, guys, give me thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like. Tell me what you think. Y'all have a good day.